Hi everyone.
Yeah, we able to hear you.
Okay, that's great. Hope you can see my screen. So last time we were deploying the WAN edges, okay, and there was some issue with the WAN edges, if you remember. So I don't know what was the issue, but I'll just show you up the topology once again. So this was the topology that we were working on. Okay, sorry, just a second. Okay, this was the topology on which we were working on. Okay, now the issue was I saw that these redundant interconnections that we made, I have stopped these links. Okay, I have stopped all of these redundant interconnections and I have made all the things up, but I'll show you again in everything, all the controllers and all these what is vEdges, all these things I'll show you again how to do in a single session. Okay, so first we'll start with the vManage. So if you remember what we did with the vManage, first of all, so vManage, I have already done that HD hard disk part. Okay, HDB, I have selected the correct hard disk, it is already formatted. Okay, so now nothing is there in the vManage, no IP, nothing. Now I'll show you some of the IP addresses that I am using. Okay, so these are the IP addresses that I am using, or you can say these are the files that I am using. So vManage is over here. So what is the configuration of vManage? I'll just show you. This will be the configuration of vManage. Okay, so vManage will be having system host name as vManage, and I'll keep it as VM capital vManage, and host type system IP will be this, site ID will be this. Okay, and admin, these all things, organization and vbond, and then these all are pre-configured things. Okay, pre-configured up till here. Then VPN 0, we will say ETH 0, we will configure the IP address, will allow SSH netconf, and then a default route pointing to the gateway. Okay, so this is what we have already seen. I am just going through it. I'll just copy the configuration. I'll go on vManage. In the config mode, I'll paste it over here and commit. Okay, now we'll check if we are able to get the GUI of the vManage. So it will take some time to boot up. Until it takes time, it comes up, I'll just show you the certifications, the file for certifications that I was using. So this was the file that I was using. So first what we are doing, we are generating a root key. Okay, the name, this is the command, open SSL generate RSA -out rootca.key. Okay, you can give any name. I have selected rootca.key for the key to generate. Okay, then with the ls command you can check that this key is means how this key looks like. Okay, if the key is listed in the v shell, okay, then this is the command to generate the rootca.pem file. Okay, this will have the organization name. You can see this organization name, SDWAN network lab. This has the organization name. Okay, this is the lease time for 2000 days. Okay, this is the algorithm that we are using, SHA 256, and this is the key for the file. Okay, now this is the command. Then we can, with the ls command, we can check if these two files are available. Then we will go to the GUI, and from the CLI we'll copy the content of the cat. Cat means you need to display what is the content inside the file. So I'll say cat rootca.pem, and I will copy the content of that file and I'll upload it under enterprise root certificate in the vManage GUI. Okay, so we have already seen these all things. I'll just check if I got the GUI. So GUI comes in some 5-10 minutes. Okay, now you see nothing is there. So first thing that you need to do, go under vManage and go under vShell, and here you need to paste that command. What do you say? Okay, open to generate the root key, root ca.key. So this, you see root ca.key is being generated. Now you will copy and paste this command. Now remember, the SD-WAN network lab is my organization name. So O equal to organization name. Okay, so copy, and I'll go in this vManage and I'll paste it. ls. Now it will show me that root ca.key and root ca.pem, both are the file are present over here. Now I will say cat root ca.pem. So to check the content of the file, so there is a certificate. I'll copy this complete certificate. I'll go in the GUI under administration settings. Now here I'll be not having anything, so I'll go and edit, and I'll say SD-WAN network lab, SD-WAN network lab, save. Then vBond IP address 10.2.250.11. Then it comes controller certificate authorization. So change from manual to enterprise root and paste the content of root ca.pem that you have copied from the vManage CLI import. Okay, now go to certificates, controllers. Now you will see vManage over here. Now go and click on this 3 dots and generate vmanage.csr. Okay, now check if vmanage.csr is been generated automatically. Sometimes this does not get generated, so there is a way to generate. So if the vmanage.csr is already present, then we need to run the below command. If it is not present, then we need to create the file with name. So vim is an editor. Okay, vim vmanage.csr, and whatever the this thing is there, the content that is coming over here, you need to copy and paste it on the inside the file. Okay, now as I see my vmanage.csr is or underscore csr is already there, so I'll directly run this command. So most probably it comes automatically, you don't have to worry about that. I'll run this command to create vmanage.crt file. So if you check ls, you will see vmanage.certificate. So this is the certificate for vmanage. Now I will copy this certificate from the vmanage.crt file. Copy this certificate and paste it in the configuration certificate, controller and install certificate. Okay, paste it over here. It will automatically bind the vmanage with it. Okay, so you can see in the screen that it is binding the vmanage on with the certificate. Okay, so it is scheduled, it will come up in some time. So success. Now if you see dashboard, vmanage is up, and if you check the certificates, you will see the controllers, you will see the IP, controller type, and all these site ID and device IP, all these things. Okay, now we need to add more controllers. We will go under devices, controller. We will add first of all vBond 10.2.250.11. Now remember one thing, you need to enable SSH and netconf. If you don't enable SSH and netconf, you will not be able to generate any CSR. So first go in the CLI and check if SSH and netconf is enabled. Okay, so admin, so nothing is there, so I'll just paste my configuration what is there for vmanage, sorry, vBond. So vBond, I'll show you what is the basic configuration for vBond that we are using. So basic configuration for vBond is vBond host name, IP, site ID, organization name, vBond is local, and then VPN 0 we are giving IP address. Now what I'll do, I'll say allow SSH netconf and the IP route. That's it. Copy, paste, commit. Okay, so this is the simple thing. I'm allowing these services. Now I will go on the vManage GUI and make sure that this tick mark is there, generate CSR, and add, click on add. Now the controller got added over here. The second step that you need to do, go under certificates. Okay, then let us check on the vManage first, ls. Okay, so you have vManage and vBond is not there. So what is the step for vBond? The step for vBond is over here. First, generate the certificate, add the vManage, add the vBond controller from vManage and generate the certificate. Then copy the generated certificate. You need to go and create vbond.csr. Okay, so like if I go and if I click on generate CSR, okay, I'll copy this content. Now if I go, so for vManage it was automatically created, but for vBond it will not get automatically created. You see, so how you can create vbond.csr. Okay, now to add anything in this file you need to go into the insert mode. To go into the insert mode you need to click I'm in the insert mode and I can paste the content over here. Then to save this, press escape WQ. Okay, now if you check ls, you have the vbond.csr over here. Now after vbond.csr, to generate CRT certificate, you need to run this command. You need to run this command to create a certificate for vBond. I'll paste this command over here. And once we have this command, you can check ls, we got vbond.crt. Okay, now what we will do, I'll say cat vbond.crt, take the content of this certificate and do the same thing, install the certificate in the certificate tab, install certificate, paste it over here, it will automatically take it for vBond. Okay, it will come up in few minutes. So see, it got up. Now if you see devices, you will see controllers, you will see vBond also has all these things installed. Okay, and if you go in the dashboard, you will see vBond would be showing as up. Okay, now we will do for vSmart. So now go under devices, controllers, add the controller vSmart. Now before adding this, again I will check if I have all the certificates in, all services are up. So currently I am not having any configuration because I have removed all the configuration from the devices. So now I'll show you what configuration needs to be done on the vSmart. So this is my vSmart and this is the configuration that I am doing on vSmart 1.1.1.3 and site ID is 3 and organization name and vBond. Then coming to VPN 0, interface it's 0, there is no IP address. Then interface it 1, we have this IP address, and I'll say allow services netconf and allow services SSH'd. So I'll copy this, I'll go on vSmart CLI and I'll paste the configuration. Once I paste the configuration, I'll just commit the changes. So changes are committed. Now again the step for vSmart is same as your vBond. Okay, so first you need to generate the certificate. Okay, vSmart control you have added. Then we need to generate the CSR and create a file named as vbond.csr. So generate CSR. Okay, now go to certificates and controllers and say vsmart.generate CSR and copy the content. Go to vmanage vim vsmart.csr I paste the certificate or paste the content, escape : wq, check if vsmart.csr is there. Okay, once vsmart.csr is there, to create the CRT file, that is certificate file, you need to copy this command, paste it on the vmanage CLI and check if you got vsmart.crt file. Okay, so cat vsmart.crt, and now copy this certificate, install certificate, paste it over here. Okay, so now it will get installed in the certificate. Okay, vSmart will get installed. Now if you go on the dashboard, you will see the control is up. Okay, so vSmart is up, vBond is up, vmanage is up. Now we were doing vEdges. Now, as I have explained you in the last session also, to add the vEdges you need to have the serial file. Okay, so to get the serial file you need to buy it from Cisco. Now I'll add devices, upload WAN edge list, browse. Now I have viptela file over here, serial.viptela, open.
Sorry for the interruption.
Yes.
Buying the serial file, that means will it get the subscription or like a 4 device if I want to add into the I need to get 4 serials.
Okay, you need to get 4 devices serial file. Okay, so you need to purchase, you need to give your the request to the Cisco. Cisco will say, Cisco will give you the serial file. They will generate for 4 CSR, 4 WAN edges. Okay.
It is a normal like a license, so it can be activated any 4 devices.
Any 4 devices. It's not like this.
Okay.
It's a viptela devices. Any 4 devices.
Providing some device ID to the Cisco, and they will provide something like that.
Yes, and also you can use this single serial file on multiple devices also. Like if I have 2 servers, okay, suppose if I have 2 servers, I have installed eveng in 2 of the servers, okay, I can use the same serial file in 2 different servers. That's what the serial file is.
Like activation of some firewall, you need to get the license from the firewall company. It's only applicable for that firewall.
No, that's not the case over here. You can activate.
Yeah.
So here you can activate to any vEdge.
Cisco, we need 4 licenses only.
Sorry, come again.
We need to ask the Cisco to get 4 licenses.
Yes, you need to ask Cisco. Yes.
No need more specific.
No need to give nodes detail like I want for vEdge10. No need to get no need to give that details.
Yeah, exactly, because we don't want to provide the serial number of the devices.
Yes, no need to give that details.
Okay.
You can just tell them I want a serial file with this organization name. This will be the vBond IP, and the number of vEdges in my organization would be 4 or 5. So I have purchased for 5 vEdges. Okay. So it will cost you, yeah. So it will cost you based on the number of vEdges you increase. Okay.
Yeah. Thank you.
Yeah. So now once I select the viptela file, you need to tick this tick this box, validate the uploaded WAN edge list and send to the controller. Upload. Are you sure? Yes. Okay, so number of WAN edges uploaded successfully 5. Now go to devices, Now you see WAN edges are uploaded over here. Now how to onboard these WAN edges? So first thing that you need to go on the WAN edges. So I'll go on WAN vEdge10. Nothing is there in vEdge10. Now again I'll show you the configuration that I will be pushing for vEdge10. So this will be the configuration that I will be pushing for vEdge10. I'll just show you. Okay, this will be the configuration. So vEdge10 1.1.2.1, site ID would be 100. Okay, organization name vBond IP, then VPN 0. Under VPN 0 I am running OSPF and I am advertising both the interfaces gig 0/1 and 0/0. 0/0 will have this IP address. Okay, I'll allow the services netconf and SSH, and under the tunnel I'll say encapsulation IPsec, because my traffic will be going over the tunnel. So whatever the traffic moving between the controller or the vEdge, it will be over the tunnel only. So I am encapsulating that particular traffic over IPsec. Okay, then same on the interface gig 0/1 and then giving a default route to the gateway's IP address. Got it, guys? The configuration. Commit. First thing I'll check is ping. I'm able to reach the controllers 250.11, 251.11. Okay, so I'm able to reach the controllers. First step to go that to do on the WAN edges, you need to get the certificate on to the WAN edges from the vManage. Okay, so we will go under vShell of the WAN edge. Then what is the command? I gave you that day. The command is in this way. We need to SCP and we need to get the root ca.pem file from the vManage. Okay, so I am on the vEdge10 and I am saying get this file from vManage. Enter. It is asking for the fingerprint. Now if you ls, you will see root ca.pem is over here. Now come out. Now once I get the file, I'll get the root chain certificate and I will install it in this location. So root chain certificate, request root chain certificate, and now this will be not in the vShell, this will be in the normal console in the enable mode, and I'll say enter. So successfully installed. Now to check, show certificate root cert pipe include. Now you can just type the initial letters of the certificate name, the organization name you can say, and it will show you the certificate. So it is giving you the certificate that this is the certificate is installed in this name. If you want to check the complete certificate, you can just give the command root cert and you will get the signature algorithm, what it is used, extensions and all these things. Okay, modulus, public key, and these all things will be given, every versions. So all the serial number of the file and what is the organization name. Okay, so everything will be given in the configuration. So it is giving me the validity also, so you will have the validity over here before. So I am activating it today, so it is giving me today's date and I can use it for 5 years. Okay, now once you have done this, you need to go and you need to say request vEdge cloud activate chassis number. Now you will take the chassis number from here. This is the chassis number, so I will just copy this, paste it over here. Token is this, the serial number or token you can say. Paste it over here and you'll hit enter. See, Now it is getting generated, the CSR is getting generated. See, it came online. Now you will see the serial number or the token, you can see is over here, it got changed. Okay, you can see certificates, you can see we have NH10. You see, these are the this is the certificate. View CSR if you do, this is the certificate. Okay, now controllers. Now previously we were not able to add because there was some issue of looping, so there was some loop. Okay, now we added one controller, sorry, one vEdge cloud, and if you check on the dashboard, you will see that one vEdge cloud is up. See, one vEdge cloud is up, control is up, one vEdge cloud is up, and vBond is up. Okay, now you can add other vEdge clouds also. So with the same configuration, with the same, what do you say, commands. So you will just say, I'll just copy this, or first of all I need to add the basic configuration. So I'll just go on vEdge 11, and there is nothing in vEdge 11, so I'll just show you the basic configuration again for vEdge 11, and the basic configuration for vEdge 11 is here. So vEdge 11 1.1.2.1, now I'll keep this as 100 only, site ID 100, same, SD-WAN network lab and the vBond IP, then again OSPF, and both the interfaces are part of OSPF, and then I'll allow the services, netconf and SSH. Okay, I'll allow this on this interface as well, and then IP route. Simple configuration. You need to get the connectivity to the vManage, sorry, the controllers, you can say. So once you get the connectivity to the controller, that is well and good. Okay, you are good to go. Commit. Again check the connectivity, ping 10.2.253.2. This is your show run. Okay, I have given the default route as the IP of switch, what do you say, 5. That is the reason it was not able to ping. Unreachable, show run. Okay, the interface took some time to come up. Now 250.11, 251.11. Okay, now I'll go and I'll just add this. I'll copy this command. SCP command is same on all the vEdges because we are just doing the same thing. I'll go in the V shell and I'll paste this command. Yes, admin, check if rootca.pem file is there. Now the same command for requesting the certificate. Okay, what is the command to request the certificate? Request root cert chain install in that location. Okay, now to check routes certificate, root cert. Okay, now DS request vEdge cloud, activate chassis number. Now where you will get the chassis number? You will get the chassis number. You can what do you say? Now you can add devices, controllers, sorry, manage list. Now you can choose any of these WAN edges. Okay, so I am just going it by line. So I'll just copy this and I'll paste it over here. Then token, and I'll paste the token also. Hope it will come up. See, generating the CSR, and it got synced. You'll see the site ID. So after some time here also it will come, the site ID will come and it will show in sync. Okay, so vEdge 11, this is the system IP, and if you go here on the dashboard, now you will see it is showing as down, but after some time it will show as up because it is not yet synced. Okay, let us do it for other WAN edges. See, it came up, 2 WAN edges. Now here, so what was my plan? So my plan is like this is, suppose why I gave the site ID as 100. I'll say this is AS 100, autonomous system 100. Okay, this is what autonomous system, HQ is in autonomous system 100, AS 100. So I gave the these things as the site ID as AS 100. Now branch 1 would be 200. So I'll give the site ID as 200, AS 200, and I'll keep branch 1 will be 200 and branch 2 will be 300. Okay. Now how the connectivity is, so I'll just show you the connections here. So I'll open the service provider router. Okay, here if I say show IP interface brief, my one of the interface, it's connected E0/0, that is connected to branch 1 vEdge, which is having this IP address, and branch 2 having this IP address. This is the interface connected to my DC router. You see this router 1. Okay, so here between router 1 and service provider I am running BGP, and here I am running OSPF. Okay, so I'll also run BGP. So after some time I'll configure BGP also. So here what we are running OSPF in this topology, and BGP also. Now if I take the access of router 1, so they show run pipe section router BGP. If you see BGP, what I am doing, I am redistributing OSPF internal and external routes. Okay, and then if you check show run pipe section router OSPF, here you are redistributing BGP. Okay, so I am running autonomous system 100, I am redistributing the autonomous system, the BGP routes in the OSPF. So we are doing bidirectional redistribution, BGP into OSPF and OSPF into BGP. That is the reason I am getting the routes. If you see show IP route, you are getting these networks as BGP networks. And if you go on any of the switches, suppose I am on switch 5, and if you check show IP route, you will see that's 14 and 15 network as OE2 network. Okay, OE2 route you can say. Understood the connectivity? So I'll go on vEdge 14. I'll say I'll configure now. What will be the configuration of this WAN edge 14? This will be the configuration. Again, simple configuration. I'm keeping it in 200, and this will be the system ID 4.1, organization name vBond IP, then interface gig 0/0. This is the IP address. There is no interface gig 0/1, so I'll just remove it from the OSPF. So I'll just keep it, and I'll just show you what happens when you keep these things, okay, unnecessary or unused things in the configuration, and if you try to commit. Okay, so I'll go in the configure mode and I'll say this. Once I say commit, it will say VPN 0 router OSPF area 0 interface GE 0/1 interface referenced by OSPF, configure an address or remove the reference, because it is not having any address. I have referenced that this will be the part of OSPF, but there is no IP address. Unless I am having any IP address, I cannot assign the interface to the OSPF. Okay, so this is what I am saying. So if you give any unreferenced or unused interface or any unused command, in it will not, the router will not, the WAN edge is so intelligent, it will not save the configuration. Okay, so what do you need to do? You need to go under router OSPF and you need to say no what, sorry, area 0, and you will say no, enter. Now you will say commit. Now the commit got completed. Okay, now again I will check the ping from here. I am able to reach the vManage, I am able to reach the vBond, I am able to reach the vSmart as well. Okay, now go to vShell again, same thing. So where is my this? I'll copy this command, paste it over here. Yes, admin, check ls, if the file rootca.pem is there, exit. Now to generate the certificate, what command is there to generate the certificate? Now this is the command to generate the certificate, request root cert chain install. Okay, so I know that these commands are not easy to remember. Okay, so I'll just paste it over here. I'll give you these files. Okay, so I'll document all these things and I'll provide you after we complete the session, so you can practice. Okay, but as I said, I will not be able to give you the serial file because it is something a property of the company. I'll not be able to give you that serial file, but I'll be giving you these steps. Okay, if you want to practice, you can practice on your racks or on laptop. So now request vEdge, request vEdge cloud activate chases. Now I will take the third one, so I will come over here and devices, I will take the third one, copy, paste it over here, token. Let me just check. Okay, this should work. Okay, the CSR is getting generated. See, now if you go in vShell ls, okay, you see vEdge cloud CSR is being generated. This is the CSR that was previously not there. If you check, it was not there. So once the vEdge is what do you say, a part of fabric, there is a CSR generated, okay, on the vEdge. Got it, guys? Any questions up till here? Okay. Now we were at vEdge 15. Okay, so vEdge 15 has this basic configuration. vEdge 15 5.1, 300 is the system ID as the autonomous system, and I'm keeping this only one interface, and this is the IP address. I'm allowing the services in the IP route. vEdge 15. Commit. Ping 10.2.253.2. I'm able to ping. Okay, and I will check the 250.11. Then 251.11. I am able to reach all the three controllers. Well and good. Go to vShell. Copy the root ca.pem from the vmanage. Yes. ls. You will see root ca.pem is been copied. Now go and check the generate the certificate, install the certificate. Okay, so to install the certificate, request root cert chain install in this location. So show certificate root cert will give you the certificate, then request the vEdge cloud, activate chases. And what is the chases number? The chases number, I will take this one. Okay, and the token number, I'll take this one. Okay, now you'll see this is also up. Now you'll see this is in 100 and it is in sync, it is in 200 and it is in sync. Now you can see the dashboard. One is showing down because it is not in sync. Once it will come in sync, it will show you as up. Now there is some issue with this vEdge. I'll just suspend this link. Okay, you see all the four vEdges are up. vSmart is up, vBond is up, and vManage is up. Got it? Any questions? Now I can also create some VPNs from the templates. Okay, so if I want to create some template, suppose if I want to create a template, okay, from feature template, or I can create a CLI template. Okay, so from feature template I'll say, and I'll say the device will be vEdge cloud. Okay, template name, if I say HQ, I'll just say HQ. Now I can do multiple things over here. I can give the system login. I have the transport and management. I can use a VPN interface. I can create a VPN interface as we have created VPN interface for the vEdges from the CLI. I can do it from here. Okay, so I'll go in the feature template and I'll say my interface name is, I can give any interface name. I'll say interface GE0. Now slash is not used, so I'll say 0/0. I can give any name. Okay, here you can say GE0/0. The VPN Okay, this is the VPN, so VPN 0. This is not an interface, this is a VPN, so I'll say VPN 0. Okay. I can give any name. Now remember, this is where this is the global, this is the default sign. If you want to change anything, you cannot change it over here. If you want to edit anything, you cannot edit it over here. If you want to edit, you have to change it to global. Okay, and here I need to say anything, like I need to say VPN 0. This is the name. Okay, I can assign DNS, I can advertise any of the routing protocol, either BGP, static, or these all things. Okay, I can give a new route, okay, new IPv4 route. So I need to give a new IPv4 route. So I'll say 0.0.0.0/0, and next hop, add next hop. I'll say any IP address 10. What was the IP address? So I'll use for 14.0.0.1. okay, add. So I'm just creating some templates over here. So you will see that one next hop is there. Next hop is what? 14.0.0.1. okay, new IPv6 route, new service, anything if you need, you can add it over here. Save. Now I'll see VPN 0 has been added. Okay, now you can add system configuration also. Okay, so here I'll change this as branch 1. Okay, and system configuration, I'll say create template. Now I'll say the template name is system, and site ID. So I have only one device. So suppose if you have multiple devices and you want to use only one system template. So in HQ I have multiple devices and I want to use only one system template. So I can keep this setting as device specific. Device specific means it will not ask me to enter it right away. Whenever I will be configuring the device, it will ask me at that time that what you want to enter the details, what details you want to enter. So in branch 1 I have only one. So I'll say 200 is my site ID, and if I want to change any, suppose if I want to change device specific, system IP is device specific. Okay, so it will ask me while entering the device. So host name device specific, location device specific, or I can keep, these are the default things. Console baud rate, I'll choose at 96. So system local vBond is by default off. Okay, so we are not configuring the vBond, we are configuring vEdge. Okay, so like this you can just configure the what do you say, the feature templates also in this way. Okay, save. Now you got a system template, you can enter login, you can enter BFD, security, all these things. These are by default templates. Now if you want to add 512, you can add 512 also. Now you can add some service VPN also, you can add SNMP, you can add policies, you can add banner, you can add security policies. Okay, so these all things you can add in your template. So I'll just create a branch 1 template. Now you will see branch 1 template, but there is no device attached to it. So if you want to attach a device, you will say attach device, and branch 1 is having vEdge. I'll take it to the right hand side and I'll attach device. So once I attach the device, whatever the feature templates I have created, these are the feature templates that I have created. So if I want to check, I can say view. Here the site ID is this, system IP, and host name Okay, so these all settings will be pushed if I add. So see, attach device, and just an example. So now if you get this cross mark, gray cross mark, that means so this gray cross mark means something is missing. So if you need to go under edit, now you will see it is asking me interface name of the interface. Okay, so you will see GE0/0, it is giving me interface name GE0/0. So I can give the interface name GE0/0. Host name, what will be the host name? Host name I will change to, suppose, vEdge 14, and system IP is 1.1.4.1. Update, next, configure. Now this configuration will get pushed to the vEdge. Now see, I am controlling the WAN edge from the vManage. Okay, so I am pushing the configuration. So it is giving me failure because I have not created it correctly. Okay, you can see there, these are the errors. So I have just purposely done this so that I can show you that how it gives you the error. Cannot delete each 0 interface from management VPN. Okay, and these are the types of error you need to check. Error responses. Okay, so it is showing me that cannot delete, this is the error, each 0 interface from management 512 interface VPN. Okay, so these type of errors you might get, but this is how you can push the configuration via templates also. Okay, so previously we have seen about how to push the configuration via CLI. Now from next session we will try to do it from the template part. Okay, how to create template, how to push configuration. Suppose if I want to push some of the configuration, like if I want to create some service VPN, I want to configure BGP, I'll show you that. Got it? Any questions, anyone? Okay, so we'll stop over here for today. We'll meet on Monday. Okay, and we'll start with the next things.